Okay guys, we're doing a take two because when I unwrapped the comic out of the bubble wrap to show you guys the grade first, I realized that there was a piece of paper at the front of the comic with my personal information, my address and everything directly showing to the camera, and I didn't want to have to try to edit that or blur that. So we're going to do this again. Hey look, it's Daredevil number 16. We don't know the grade yet. I'll show that to you in a little bit. So I first sent this to CBCS many years ago, not long after they first started, when they were still giving red labels out for signature verifications, and they verified only John Romita Sr.'s signature, and it's signed by John Romita here at the bottom and Stan Lee right here, and they were not able to verify Stan Lee. And then a lot of things changed. They switched from doing red labels for signature verifications to yellow labels. They were bought by Beckett, so they had an entirely different company doing their signature verifications for them. So I sent it to them again, and I'm like, hey, see if you guys can verify the Stan Lee signature this time. Well, they didn't really listen to what was on my order sheet with them, and they just did a reholder. They didn't try to re-verify the Stan Lee signature. And so when I got the book back from them, I let them know right away, that they forgot to do that service, and they wanted me to send it in. I don't like mailing in books to the grading services. I've never done it before. I could, but I feel more comfortable doing it in person at all the shows that I go to. So I took it to CBCS at Baltimore Comic Con, or maybe AwesomeCon. It was AwesomeCon. And so I gave it to them, and I told them what the deal was, and like, yeah, we'll take care of it. You've already paid for signature verification on it, so we're not going to charge you for that again. And now it's finally back from them. We got the yellow label. Let's see if the grade is still 5.0. It is still 5.0. And verify signatures John Romita and Stan Lee. Thank God. They finally verified both of the signatures. So this I might hold on to for a little while in my personal collection, but it's not a Rogue comic book. It's not an X-Men comic book. It's one of the few graded Stan Lee books that I have in my collection, so I'm probably going to hold on to this one for a while. 5.0 white pages. Very nice. All right. One more time. There we go. All right. Now, in the middle of this video, I'm going to break it up a little bit. Instead of going directly into the CGC book, I'm going to show you some of the best stuff, the best newest stuff that I have for sale. I'm going to do one stack now. I'm going to do a CGC book, get that out of the box and show it to you, and then I'm going to do a second stack. So in alphabetic order, I have a full set of The Boys for sale. These are just the first few issues, 1 through 7 from Wildstorm, but I've priced the entire set at $550. It says on my label here it's a savings of $174 if they were priced individually. So getting a really good deal if you buy issues 1 through 72 of The Boys. Fantastic Four number 50. I bought this from my local comic book store. Price is $550. Battle of the Silver Surfer, third appearance versus Galactus, second appearance. First appearance of Wyatt Wingfoot, and the Ultimate Nullifier. So that's a very big key. Fantastic Four 57. Iconic Jack Kirby Dr. Doom cover, it's $275. Fantastic Four number 59, classic cover by Jack Kirby. Dr. Doom steals the Silver Surfer's powers, and that price is $200. Fantastic Four number 94, $140. It's a beautiful copy, but on the back top there is a stain that you can't clean off with a magic eraser or anything. And I lightened it a little bit, but it just won't come clean. So that's why, it looks really good on the front, but make sure to check it out in the back, or, ask me for pictures of the back if you want to buy this so that you can see why it's only $140. Of course, this is the first appearance of Agatha Harkness, and she's going to be a big deal. Ebony Her Cat, also that cat's first appearance, and the first mention of Franklin Richards' name. So Franklin wasn't named before this. Flash 147. The second appearance of Professor Zoom, aka Reverse Flash Eobard Thawne, $175. This has been pressed and cleaned and looking real nice and fancy. This has also been pressed and cleaned. It's an X-Men number 90. This was in my personal collection, but the guy who pressed and cleaned it told me it's probably not an 8.5, and all my collection is 8.5, my Uncanny X-Men collection, except for number 1, which is a signed 6.0 by Stan Lee. So I'm selling this for 85 bucks, and I'm going to be looking for a copy that definitely is an 8.5. I would love to get a graded copy that's an 8.5 or better, so I know that it's that good. I don't have to buy it and then figure out it's not an 8.5. Then, this is only part of this set. I have a full set of JLA 1 through 125. I'm pricing it $135 for just over $1 an issue. It's also going to come with 4 annuals, issue 1 million that they did, and another special, which I don't remember off the top of my head, but so that's 4 annuals and 2 extra books, at least 2 extra books, so that's 131 issues for 135 bucks. This is a big brick of numbers 61 through 125. There's 125 in the back. All right, so that's half of the books that are the real exciting, cool stuff that I have. Now let's get back into opening the CGC book that I've got. Now, if I remember correctly, this is a Star Wars book that I gave to a CGC facilitator. Not like, you know, CGC corporate booth, because at that con, CGC didn't have their own booth, but they had one of their facilitators there. Okay, we're down to the envelope. This is the bottom back. So this is upside down, and that means the grade is over here. So is this a high grade book? Is it a 9.6? Is it a 9.8? Dr. Oh my gosh, what's her name? It's not Phasma. Dr. Aphra. Dr. Aphra. First appearance of Dr. Shelley Aphra. Okay. So I gave this to the CGC facilitator. I asked them to press out one little defect that was in the front. Let's see if it got a 9.6, 9.8, 9.4. Whoo! A 9.8. Yeah, boy. All right. So I'm going to be holding on to this till, you know, Dr. Aphra fever really kicks in with maybe a movie or a TV show. White Pages, 9.8. This might be the first book that I've ever sent in to get a 9.8. I think I've purchased 9.8 graded books before. It's been a long time since I've got a 9.8. I can say that for sure. So man, super happy to 9.8 Dr. Aphra. First appearance in Darth Vader number 3. All right. Second stack of books I have right now that I'm really proud of. I have the complete set of Saga. This is the 4th print on the front. It is $450. The rest are all first prints, number 2 through the rest. So I currently have 1 through 58, and I also have issue 60, and I'll pick up 59 as soon as I find 59 for, you know, cover price or less. I'll pick that up as well. And this is, you know, just like the boys, this is just the first 3 issues, but trust me, I have the rest, you know, off camera. Tally Ho Comics, number 1. And there's only one because it was a one-off comic series. The first work of Frank Frazetta on the cover and interior. It was pressed and cleaned by a professional. I think it's about a 4.0 condition. A 4.0 condition graded book sold for either $1,200 or $1,400 in Heritage. It's one of those. I looked it up when I first bought this book, and so I priced this at $850. It's a really good, really cool book. 1944, December 1944. And the snowman that's featured on the cover is a character that Frazetta actually created when he was a kid, and then he brought to this book his first work in the comics industry. He put his snowman character in. Can I get this? You know, let's just do it off camera. The Thing number 16, pre-code horror. It's famous for an eye gouging scene, which I actually took a photo of and printed out so that people could see it. It's on the back here. This is $250 from 1954. And here's the eye gouging scene. Let me put it so that's actually, yeah, there we go. Crunch. Someone's getting a spear to their eye. The Unseen, $230, 1952, pre-code horror. The Unseen number 5, I should say. Okay, this is my big boy, my most expensive boy right now. X-Men number 4, priced at $16.50. It was professionally pressed and cleaned as well, looking really nice. Presents super well in the front, has some minor tears in the back. Tears on back, but intact. First appearance of Scarlet Witch, Toad, Quicksilver, and Mastermind. The second biggest X-Men book, right after the number 1. Graded books. 9.4 copy of Black Panther Volume 2, number 1. First appearance of Okoye, Zuri, Niami, and Dora Milaje. So that is $75. You can see the back cover if you want. You can see Buffy. I'm not going to hide Buffy from you. 9.4 white pages. 9.2 copy of X-Men number 11. I believe I've priced this at $250. It is the silver variant that you get in the X-Men Alert game by Pressman. That's why it's called the Pressman game version. There's the back for you. 9.2 white pages. $250. It says $275 in the back, but I lowered it because there was some recent sales that forced me to lower it a little bit. And then the last slab, X-Men number 19, first appearance of the Mimic, $365. It's a 7.5 with off-white to white pages from 1966. First appearance and origin of the Mimic. Get the origin and the first appearance. All right, guys, I think that's it for this video. I'm super happy with my 9.8. Very pleased that my 5.0 Daredevil has both of the signatures verified now. I'm so pleased. Yeah, I couldn't feel better about that. Thanks for watching. You know, subscribe if you feel like you want to. I don't like to do a lot of pressuring with that. And I'll see you guys in the next video.